Go!
Oh!
Welcome back to the D-Pad.
Oh!
I'm John.
This episode is brought to you by the letter O.
And that's Ben.
I'm Oswald.
Oswald.
I'm Oik.
And I'm on.
Yeah, you are.
A real disaster.
I guess I'm the only one who used to.
Oh, right.
Oh, son of
This
a bitch.
scene. It's so weird seeing the two of them in the same scene since
They're
their
the same
rival is
thing.
visibly based off of Blue in the first place.
Yeah. I do love Blue.
It's kind of weird because like red is like an actual name, but blue is not.
Yeah.
True. That's a good point.
They're really shoehorning the thing here.
It's kind of interesting that we
these
have this.
These choices they don't matter.
Yeah, the choices stopped mattering like a generation or two ago at this point.
Oh,
They're all right all the time.
I feel like longer than that.
All right, why don't you marry him?
Oh, yeah, I'm the rival is Rick.
Right. Come on, it's time we did a little strategy planning.
So it's interesting to see this like alternate. I love this. Here's the plan. You're gonna do this.
just like you said you would.
Yeah,
What?
that's the
I
plan.
just got here. Right.
It would have been so cool if you did this entire thing with your rival, like just tag teaming every single battle.
Oh, but that would have been effort.
It's such a
They
it's
would have
such a
had to do
missed
game
opportunity.
design. I haven't done game design for Pokemon since 1998.
Well, especially with Blue being like older and just kind of like more like I don't know. It's neat to see that Blue is it's just an alternate take where Red and Blue didn't really quite do the things they did in the first game. But it's neat to see him just being like, yeah, look, I'm trying to help take these guys down, so here's what's going to happen. But it's also like he just sort of shows up to say stuff and does nothing. I don't know.
Fuck. I want to have a big fight. Let's see. I guess.
Oh, do you have to fight? I forget.
think
You
I
have to
gotta
fight
fight
Blue?
Blue.
I don't
Yeah.
think he's that hard though.
Well, I don't know what I'm walking into though.
Oh,
Sure.
man.
I don't have an option anyway.
What did you lead with?
Charizard, because he's my highest. I'll just bail if it's not a good type match.
I think
I
he
have
usually
not
leads
played
with
Pokemon
Bling.
since
Pidgeotto.
whenever the last episode of this went up, so it's going to be interesting.
Well, the one before this.
Oh, perfect.
Executor. Perfecto.
I am the executor of your will.
Bloink.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, I'm not feeling good about this executor's chances here.
Oh, he's level 38.
Yeah, he's very dead.
Oh, yeah, that was the thing. We inadvertently both, like, really
Super
wound
leveled?
up over-leveled.
I don't think you cannot in this game.
It's so difficult. You really have to, like, avoid battles as much as possible to not just accident or switch your team out constantly, which it's so weird, right? Because the problem used to be, fuck, it's so hard to get my team leveled up evenly and, like, get other Pokemon. Now it's just like you have to go out of your way not to over-level your team.
Do you ever think of doing the level sync thing for the versus episodes?
We considered it.
That would have helped a lot.
The
but
biggest
it still wouldn't have fixed the problem.
The biggest problem is that only some games seem to have that, and the games that do often go, all right, you can only use 3 Pokemon. It's like, ugh, that's not cool.
And then the problem is, though, I can still grind up to level 70 and then
Have the better
have an
moves and-
advantage for the game itself.
Yeah, it's still something. I don't know.
You're not wrong. We were
I
talking
think-
about this a minute ago.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing is ultimately that it just comes down to, like, playing in good faith, I guess. Like, so long as neither of us are actively
Right.
being assholes.
Which
with
we've
them.
never really done.
No. He only had 2 Pokemon?
Wait,
Blue.
what?
Also, we have to stop Team Rocket. Don't look at my Pikachu.
Not a crazy scientist working for Team Rocket, I promise.
Yeah.
He's just really likes them in an
Exactly
ironic
what
way.
I'd expect from a Paladin trainer. You got money.
Oh my god, this is like the equivalent of like, all right, man, me and my team, we're gonna take down the Nazis. It's World War II, let's do it. And you turn back, and the like gunnery sergeant has just got a couple swastikas on, and you're like, hey, hey, Brad, you want to not do that today, please? It'd be really nice if
Yeah.
you would take those off.
He had them before the Nazis.
Oh,
So
yeah.
Am I just
Like,
supposed to
I really like my
leave them?
Manji armbands, guys. What's that? So
There-
there's also stairs, I think, to the right.
Oh, well. It's going to tell
I
me
love,
to... I'll
I
just
love
say
how ridiculous the elevator is in every version of this game.
in every RPG.
Yeah.
Like, think of Final Fantasy VII. Like, the elevator only works for floors 52 to 55.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I was like, wait, why? How
Honestly,
did you get to
Alright, so
work?
there's a transporter.
Is it wrong that at this point in 2020, I want video games that have elevators in them to just bring up either a screen or an overlay that just has elevator buttons? Like, just a little, like, make
Hey,
it look
yeah.
like an actual elevator
That's a good
panel.
point.
It would look
I'm sure it's been done. but-
probably. It would look fine.
Oh no, one Pokemon.
Oh no. Well, all right. In fairness, Eradicate can be a
Eradicate.
bastard if you get him in the
I
wrong
will
time.
eradicate the Raticate.
Ha ha ha!
Like I was the executor of his will. Today's Pun Day on the D-pad, everyone.
Pun Day, Pun Day, Pun Day.
Pun Day,
Well, Pun Day was yesterday, so this would be
Ooh, I've been sucker punched. It didn't matter.
Ruse Day?
What?
Rubes Day?
Ruse Day.
What's Ruse Day?
Like a day for ruse.
A day for
Ruses.
kangaroos.
It's a ruse.
Because yesterday would have been Pun Day. Today would be Ruse Day.
Fafnir grew to level 52 because he's unfucking
And then
stoppable.
tomorrow will be This Joke Has to Ends Day.
Solid.
There it
Points.
is.
I'll give you points for that. That was a good one.
Thank you.
You be Team Rocket Grunt.
Ugh.
I goofed.
Oh, boy.
I goofed my pants.
Do you got to... I was just saying, like, do you want to take a minute? There's probably a bathroom nearby if you need
Let's
a second.
see.
I do actually really like how Silph Co looks in this. Like, this is one of the better...
It looks like a sad office building.
It kind of,
Yeah.
it looks like the office
clean,
building that it
but
is.
sad.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, it looks like basically every startup office ever. It just happens to be an entire tower of it. Bloop.
Super Potion.
Oh my goodness.
All right, let's continue. I'm gonna keep fighting these mooks.
Put
'cause
it in your
it's all you can fucking
medicine
do.
pocket.
Right. My drug pocket.
Me and my super potion.
We're going to the stars, Pikachu.
The biggest problem to me with Silph Co is like, it's
They
so
all-
aimless.
Yeah. It's hard to keep track. It's hard to navigate because it's also teleporters, elevators, and
Yeah.
stairs. And all the Pokemon are like, or all the enemies have like 2 Pokemon that are all the same.
It's
Is that
a-
the sequel to Planes, Trains, and Automobiles?
It is.
Elevators, teleporters,
The best
and
Thanksgiving
stairs.
the
movie
sad,
ever.
sad sequel.
The biggest problem with it is it's a maze, which is fine, but it's a maze with not enough walls. You have way too many options at every
Fucking
turn.
toxic. The only move that can
Right,
hit underground.
poison types can hit with that. No, it's not. It's not just toxic, but it's poison types specifically.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Wait, what?
Poison types, I believe, poison types will hit with toxic,
Even if
even
you're
in
underground or
vulnerable
flying.
states.
Why? That's so
'Cause
weird.
poison
They're
needed
so
something.
poisonous.
It'd be one thing if it was like an 85 accuracy move that had 100 accuracy if you were poison type. It's another thing entirely to hit when like it otherwise shouldn't.
Yeah.
You know, like that's just a weird
a lot
thing.
of. I mean, that was like poison has its 2 things. It can hit with toxic, no matter what, and also.
Is immune to poison, isn't it?
Actually, wait a second.
I think it's immune to a lot of poison moves.
It's immune to poison altogether.
Steel is, right? Is that what you're saying?
Steel is also immune to poison, but I want to say nowadays there's some ability. Oh, it's there's an ability that ignores that corrosive or something.
Oh
like
yeah,
that.
nice. That's cool actually.
And I want to say it's from
Oh.
Sword and Shield. I think it's the guy who plays his nipples as a guitar,
Great.
which is a legit actual thing. Toxtricity, I think.
Oh,
Oh no, sorry, no, it's Salazzle does
I know.
this.
It's, I think they're
Salazzle
the
does it.
same line.
Salazzle does it from
Yeah.
Sun and Moon, and they have the ability to inflict poison on anyone, even if they're not supposed to.
Okay, but that's not an inherent poison type thing.
No, that's an
ability.
No,
a
that's
special
an ability.
Yeah. It's cool though. I like that.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, I love this. Is interesting too. A grounded poison type Pokemon will remove toxic spikes from its side when it switches in. It just gets
Huh.
rid of them.
Neat. All right, let's see.
That might be why that
You're
move
tough for
has
a
fallen
kid.
out of favor. I don't see a lot of competitive teams with poison spikes anymore.
It's not. I mean, I think either John or I have used toxic spikes as like a tactic before.
It probably wasn't me because that sounds like it requires thought.
I mean, the idea is you
Well,
just throw 2 of them out, and then it's like a huge problem for the rest of that battle.
Yeah, well, it's a whole thing with like teams will be set up around entry hazards. You
Yeah.
set up your stealth rocks, you set up your regular spikes,
Right.
you set up your poison spikes.
and you
You
just
have things
fuck
like
them up.
roar and like moves that, or just like really defensive Pokemon that are really bad matchups that kind of force a switch out, and shit like that.
Yeah, here we go. So in
Jerry!
Gen 2, poison Pokemon cannot
What's
be
the
poisoned by
deal with
poison
Silph
type
Co?
moves specifically. So they could be poisoned otherwise. But then in Gen 3, poison type Pokemon cannot be poisoned at all. But then in Gen 6, they were like, well, hang on. Poison type can't be poisoned except by Pokemon with corrosion.
I could just dig.
And toxic never misses
Yep.
if used by poison type Pokemon. Yeah, do
I've
it.
got to be faster. I'm like a million
Electabuzz
levels
uses
above.
electric poison.
Right. Yeah. Nope. I mean, it was risky, kind of, Because Electabuzz has high special attack, I think.
It's kind of funny. Well,
special.
this
He
is
would
kind
seem
of
like a
funny.
high physical.
So
dude.
like he just used Thunderbolt. It's like, he can't hit you. You're underground. But I just for Thanksgiving I went to my parents' house,
Yep.
and a bolt of lightning hit a pine tree that was
Ooh.
in just outside the yard, and the
Wow.
thing fucking blew up. And
Yeah.
the tree fell and busted up the fence, and it missed it was short of the house, thankfully.
Holy cow.
Holy fuck.
But the bolt of lightning must have gone, went through the tree, must
Yeah.
have gone through the roots, under the driveway, and the driveway fucking cracked and blew up.
Whoa.
God damn.
That's pretty
And
goddamn
that's
intense.
all on your property? Or your
Yeah.
parents' property, obviously? but-
Yeah,
Holy
Yeah.
shit.
Obviously, because you can't own property.
that's correct.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean the driveway. It's like these it should be flat, and like two parts of it like
You
cracked,
know, like
and,
a driveway be.
like
Yeah.
like tectonic plates like
Yeah.
crashing
Yeah.
That's
together.
crazy.
that is
That's
nuts.
like it just like popped up. Yeah.
That's nuts. That's
And
kind of cool. I mean, I'm glad
it's
nobody was
super
hurt
cool.
or
Yeah,
your
everyone
house
was
wasn't
fine.
exploded.
The only thing that sucks is like the fence was damaged, and it went like under the garage. So like the insurance company wants an engineer to come out to take a look and see if the garage is still structurally sound.
These are all physical
Jeez.
moves.
So
aren't
that
they?
that could suck. I
Yes,
think
they
the
are.
garage is fine, but
He's not immune to physical moves, is that right?
so my point is that Electabuzz should have been able to hit your Charizard.
Yeah, no, I think you're right. It's a good thing he couldn't, but
Yeah.
sorry, I was thinking Final Fantasy rules for a minute. Ghosts are immune to physical attacks.
Oh,
They're just
gotcha,
immune to
gotcha.
normal and
Yeah,
fighting.
the normal and fighting.
Which
Fire Punch isn't. I feel like they could get at this point. They could make Fire Punch, Thunder Punch, and Ice Punch. They could make them like similar to. Oh God! What is Holuch's
Flying Press.
Flying Press? Yeah. At this point, they could make them fire fighting, ice fighting, electric fighting.
It's pronounced Hocula.
Like, why not? Yeah. Count Hocula. I feel
So
like
sad.
we've reached a point where they can start experimenting with dual type moves at this point.
They'd have to like do work though.
Yeah.
I mean, sure, yeah.
And
Instead-
they are confusing. I mean, because you've got dual types for your Pokemon, dual types for your opposing Pokemon, and then
Yeah.
dual type moves. Like, how are you going to do that?
I mean, why do that when you can just introduce one new gimmick for the game and call it a day?
And it doesn't even have to be good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dynamax.
Yeah.
It's literally
What
the
should we
name
do
of
for
an
this
80s
game?
VCR.
Pokemon gets real big.
Yeah. Okay, Junior. Thanks for designing our game for us.
No problem.
Special needs Junior.
Silph has been taken over.
Wow, you're a wuss.
I'm gonna sit here at this glass table.
So I
There's
can
no one between me and the elevator, but I just can't do it.
take this one, but see, I have no idea
At least
what I'm
he's not
fucking
limited
doing.
by the
Yeah.
glass
I hate
ceiling.
this place. The
Oh.
controller's real jank right now. Hope I don't select the wrong Pokemon and get murdered because of this controller.
Ah, the Rocket Sisters.
They only allow 4 female employees.
Yeah. Well, I think they're replacements for the 4 Rocket Brothers from the original.
If I beat them all, don't I get the key card?
I believe so. Yeah.
So in the original, they were all guys, and then there was also 4 that were brothers.
Yeah.
No, it was just they were the 4 brothers.
And the rest were guys.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I said.
All the grunts were male in Gen
Yeah.
1.
Yeah, I don't even need to do dig.
Probably not.
I should
You
probably
should
be
put out a
leveling up
weaker-
somebody else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably.
Because none of these guys are big threats. Unless it uses explosion. Because Grimer can explode, right?
Coughing can. I
Coughing
don't know about
can,
Grimer.
yeah.
He might be able to. You
You
had another opportunity to switch out a Pokemon.
But then we just talked about explode. So of course I'm not going to do that. No, I'll switch out after this battle. Yay, murder!
Hooray!
I wonder, aren't your weakest Pokemon like still 47 or something?
They're in
like,
the 40s, yeah.
It's really not too bad. Nobody's way off, and I've built up a stash of
Sis,
candies.
no, don't give me a timeout. What? Are you having like repressed memories coming back? What's
you all right,
happening?
girl? Let's see. Let's get Gyarados some levels here.
Yomanganda.
So I can either go up, but I'm going to keep going with these portals, because
All right.
I just feel like mixing and matching the stairs is going to be worse for me.
now you're thinking with portals.
Teleportals. You've been turned into data.
Yeah. Data. Oh no, there was a fly in it with me. Have I been here?
You have.
I hate this game.
Yeah.
Guess I'll go up the stairs now, since I completed a portal loop. Have I been here too?
I don't think so.
Hey, fella.
I don't even like. Even the music in this place kind of sucks.
It's like vaguely ominous.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Slightly dissonant.
We just
sort
gotta
of.
get through it. Here we go.
Oh, got a fang.
A ball. We're having a ball.
You okay?
Excuse me.
You right?
Yeah,
Oh my
sorry.
god. That sounded painful.
Brutal. It was brutal.
Is that a fax machine or a garbage disposal?
Yes.
Ooh.
It's a
Oh,
combination
man.
fax machine shredder. Don't hit the wrong button.
When we come back, fight this guy next time.
Whoa!